Hey, what's up you guys? Adding a weight distribution kit onto your towing combination can improve your weight carrying capacity, eliminate squat, and improve stability while heavy duty towing. We're going to use this Dodge Dakota and horse trailer to install the Curt Tru-Track weight distribution kit, which comes with integrated sway control. Let's go ahead and break this down. You'll need the tools seen here to complete this installation. First, make sure your towing combination is on level ground and then disconnect your trailer. Next, let's pull our vehicle forward. We're going to level out our trailer. You can just use a leveler, or you can use a leveler app on your smartphone. Now with our trailer leveled and our vehicle at riding height, we're going to take down some measurements to help us install our weight distribution kit. So first we're going to measure from the ground to the top of our coupler on our trailer. Next, we're going to take a measurement from the ground to the top of the inside of our receiver hitch. And now using these two measurements, we'll take the difference of those and we'll use it to determine the best ride height for our weight distribution kit. Next, we're going to install the shank onto our vehicle. Our trailer just needs a slight drop, so we're going to be installing it with it facing down. Now, if your towing combinations needs a larger drop or rise, you'll need to purchase an additional shank. You can check out our selection on uhaul.com. Now we're going to install the head onto our shank. Now there's different holes on here where we can set the correct position lining up our head with it, depending on the measurements we took earlier with our ride height on our vehicle and our level height with our trailer. So now that we know the difference of those, we're going to line it up with that correct position, which for us, we're just going to go on the very furthest down, and we're going to line up our first bolt and set it into place. So with the head hanging on with the bottom bolt, let's go ahead and talk about our second bolt, which comes equipped with a head tilt spacer. Now the head tilt spacer has two little notches in it that will line up with the holes right here on the head. There's three little ones on the top and three little ones on the bottom. To install it, we're first going to line up the notches on our spacer with the top right hole and the middle bottom hole. That will give the head a nice even surface as we install our weight distribution hitch. Now on the opposite side, we have another head tilt spacer that we're going to install exactly the opposite of this one. And then we're going to take our two provided nuts and we're going to secure this into place. Now we're going to tighten our bolts and nuts to the manufacturer specifications. We'll be using a 1 1/8 socket for the head of our bolt, and to keep our nut from spinning, we're going to be using a 1 1/16 socket on the end. Now we're going to go ahead and install our spring bars into these slots right here on our hitch. Now we want to make sure that the sticker on here is facing up on it. So we're just going to slide it in. And then we're going to take the provided pin and clip, and we're just going to line it up and secure it into place. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Now we're going to back up our vehicle and reattach the coupler to the ball. Now when putting the coupler back on, we're just going to lower it just enough where it just sits perfectly level onto our ball mount. Now we're going to latch our coupler onto our ball, and we're going to raise it just a few inches, and this will help us more easily install our spring bars. Now we're going to install our brackets onto the frame of our trailer to attach our spring bar. Now each side comes with a larger bracket and two smaller ones. Our larger one is going to fit over one of the smaller ones just like this, where all the holes line up, and this is going to create a channel. For the other side of our frame, we're just going to take our other smaller bar and it's just going to sit like this around our frame. So then we're going to take our channel and we're going to take our bolt and we're going to slide it all the way through. Then we're going to take our other smaller plate and we're just going to set it in like that and secure it on the back with our nut. And this will be our first template. Now, using this as a template, we're gonna line it up on our frame to where we want to install it. Now, our A-frame has a cover on it, which won't let us set it over the frame, so we're gonna need to cut out a notch to where we want to set this in. Now, to help us place our brackets, on our spring bar, it comes with a sticker which gives us a 4-inch mark. We don't want our brackets to go past this line. So using the sticker as a template, we're gonna go ahead and mark out where we need to cut out on our A-frame to allow our bracket to go into place. If you don't have a cover, you'll just go ahead and slide your bracket over the frame at that point. Now we're gonna take our L plate and we're gonna bring it through our channel. Now with our L plate in the channel, we're gonna line up our bolt into the hole that is first visible underneath our frame, which will be, in our case, the 3rd hole right here. And we're gonna line it up through both sides of the brackets. Then we'll take our nut and we'll just attach it on the back. Now with our brackets and L plate into place, we're going to tighten and torque all of our nuts to the manufacturer specification. We'll be using a 19mm socket. And we'll repeat the whole process on the other side. So now with both of our brackets in place, we can go ahead and install our spring arms. Since we have our trailer lifted a little bit, it should be pretty easy where we can do it by hand. We're just gonna pull back on it and bring it onto that platform. Now, when it's not lifted, it might be a little bit more tough, which is why it comes with this bar. You'll go ahead and take this and put it underneath the spring bar, and then you can just tilt it right up. Now, once we have it into place, we're gonna take our provided clip, we're gonna put it in there and secure it in place. And then we'll just repeat on the other side. With our weight distribution kit installed, we're gonna go ahead and lower our trailer all the way. Now with everything installed, if you're still not at the correct ride height, we can adjust the angle of our mount by changing the position of our tilt spacer. We can also change how far our bar goes by changing the position of our L bracket. We'll just need to change the bolts on both of those to change those positions. With our weight distribution kit all set up, we're ready to hit the great outdoors. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions about this product, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with a U-Haul Hitch professional, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch center, or you can visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. Thank you for joining us.